If you believe it, you're gonna make it. Getting stronger by the day, you're invincible. If you believe it, you're gonna make it. Getting stronger by the day, you're invincible.
I don't even know.
Hello, Good evening, Zanzi, and welcome to the National State of Entertainment Address. Yes, you're watching TrendingSA right here on SABC3. My name is Mo Flavor, and on that point of order, I'd like to introduce the showbiz K-Daz at this very present moment juncture. She is the woman, all things gorgeous and delightful and flawless. Her name is Lut Love.
What it do, what it do, what it do, hey boo, hey!
She is looking also glamorous today, I must say, and she's not the only one looking fabulous. Lesotho Tlabi, she's funny, she's gorgeous, and today she looks better than any other day.
He actually ad-libbed that, sorry, thank you.
They say he is musically inclined. We'll just call him Mable.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually spent the whole weekend trying to get you guys, know you guys, and I listened to the music that you listen to, and then I actually listened to H.E.R for you. I love her. And then I was listening to Dua Lipa for you.
That would have been wrong.
And then Rex Rabanya listened as well. I got it. Let's get into our top trends.
I've literally never heard a Dua Lipa song in my life. Anyway, this past weekend, Valentine's Day had those that are booed up singing Roses Are Red, Violets Are Blue, while many of us singletons were serenaded by this.
Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home. You are so lonely. Bena. Where is your boyfriend? Your best are getting flowers. You are so lonely.
Guys, I'm going to start a support group for us. But anyway, unlike all the singletons out there, the timeline was filled with Valentine's Day celebrations as flowers, chocolates, love flooded our socials.
I actually, ooh, girl, it's been happening on the timeline. But now, some people took this date to another level as many notable celebrities were spoiled rotten by their significant others. Like, take a look at how Lerato Kganyago's man rented out an entire stadium and had Zonke perform exclusively for them. Oh, guys, Utando.
Hey, we're gonna talk about.
And talk about feelings we will, because if this is not your relationship, then you're not actually in one.
I've never been in a relationship then. Like, clearly I've never been in a relationship.
That time, us football fans can't even go to the stadium. Life is so unfair. Life is so unfair.
Now, Lesize finally relieved his mystery man after months of social media prying into his love life. They are so gorgeous. This is such a beautiful picture.
However, he did get the people mad at his caption. He's saying, it's lonely, like, at Know Your Worth.
Is it?
No, we're lonely. What know your worth?
It's lonely there.
No,
you mustn't know your worth so you can get into a relationship. We hear you.
This was when Ukhanyimbao, who's Lesizo's sister, said, hold my beer. When indoda yakhe entsha actually surprised her with over 1,000 roses and a private concert.
Sure.
Guys, wow, we are lacking. We are lacking.
Because you know what Ukhanyimbao will never be broke. Ukhanyimbao imali yamthanda. Like, you know when money just loves you.
But also, I want to know whose job it is to clean up the roses. And then when you buy 1,000, how do you make sure it's 1,000? Exactly. It's 998.
I mean,
who counts that it's 1,000?
She also looks so beautiful.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
she looks like the rose that she is.
Oh. The hair color of the weekend.
Okay, Mo.
So Valentine's Day hangovers there on the show. But look, because Valentine's Day is exactly what it is not complete without an Offset and Cardi B moment. And guess what? They spent their Valentine's Day on an island vacation. I mean, look at that. Wow. I'm just thinking here. with everything we've seen from Offset and Cardi, you know, them bows, the Lasizwes, and even the Lerato Kanyahos of this world. What do you guys think of all this love on Valentine's Day? Is it over the top? You know, the football arenas, the island vacays, the 999 roses.
Listen, each to their own. I don't know whether it's the Zulu blood that runs in my blood.
No, it's not even that.
I don't subscribe to the Western concept of Valentine's Day and romance. For me, you know, if Valentine's is me just giving you my card and go,
Oh, no,
Except your birthday.
Not really.
Your birthday, you make big.
Yeah.
Good luck. Here's
the
my
money
thing, right?
resides?
So, is this like an expectation that all partners have, that my partner needs to, you know, book out a whole arena, I need to be taken to an island? Hell, buy me the island. Because
I mean, I think it's beautiful. I hope it's not an Instagram pressure thing, because now it feels like we're doing romantic Olympics or Valentine's Day Olympics. But otherwise, I think it's actually cute. If you can afford it, go all out.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, it's quite hectic. But also sometimes men with grand gestures are not the greatest of lovers.
what do you mean? What do you
bigger the public display of affection,
So,
probably
guys, what we did
Cardi
is
B.
we went on Twitter and we asked you guys on Twitter, Uguti, which Valentine's Day celebration actually stood out for you. So 80.7% of you said Lerato Kganyago with the
100%.
stadium,
Yeah.
and then 5% of you said Lasizwe, and then Kanyimbao got 6.9%, and then Cardi B got 7.4%. So Lerato for the win and the stadium.
Of course, you know, she definitely won. But while troops are busy celebrating love on the timeline, Justin Timberlake's past finally caught up with him following the release of the New York Times Framing Britney Spears documentary. If you're not fully clued up, Britney Spears has been fighting a 13-year-long court-sanctioned conservatorship battle against her father.
So this documentary basically examines some of the things that the public doesn't know about as far as the so-called Free Britney movement is concerned. I mean, it includes a segment about her extremely public and highly scrutinized breakup with Justin Timberlake. In fact, Justin caught a lot of heat after the documentary outlined just how poorly he treated Britney after their breakup and how that backlash actually affected her mentally and everything else transpired around her.
And now Justin took to Instagram to apologize to both Britney and Janet Jackson, acknowledging that he understands that he fell short and that he benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. So that rather vague and disingenuous apology had me thinking out loud, guys, who are some of the prominent figures that you guys would like to apologize for their past transgressions?
I would like Uwili Madisha to actually apologize to Naledi Pando for this.
You see, some of us don't know English properly.
Can
and then
Honorable
we
Madisha,
can only come and say,
Honorable
hong,
Madisha,
hong, 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 like that
Honorable
member.
Madisha,
Yes, hong, hong, hong,
Honorable Madisha,
hong, hong,
Honorable Madisha.
That's the only thing that she knows.
Actually, he definitely needs to apologize for this because you don't do this to your colleague. Like, I wouldn't do this to Lesego.
Exactly, and I am the Lady
And
Pando.
she hongs here.
Whoever taught her that is brilliant. Whoever taught him is an excellent teacher.
I'm done.
He's actually like 60.
So what I'm wondering is when Elle Magazine's going to apologize to Entle for that magazine cover where she kind of looks...
Okay, I'm no pro when it comes to modeling, right? But what is not
What's
right
wrong
with
with
that?
the...
So I see what she was going for, right? So you had this moment in
Okay,
fashion
teach me.
where you kind of like, you know,
Okay.
like
Banks
you just but then right, she just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna leave that to the pros.
They
We're gonna
did her
leave that to the
dirty.
pros.
I would like Miss Lalin Damase, I'm calling you out, girl, to apologize to this country for stepping on our necks, leaving us bald, and taking our men's attention on Valentine's Day of all days. How could you? Oh,
Stunning.
Look at her.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's stunning. She's
Like,
absolutely
she's actually perfect. I actually think she's perfect.
Guys, I always look at Mihlali, and I saw Loot as well did a Valentine's
yes,
Day.
we saw your
like, do you
stories.
guys have to shoot for every holiday? Like, is there your Easter special coming, and then Workers'
I need to
Day,
actually
and
get
then June
involved.
16? Are you going to be?
You
What
know
is the
nothing.
Workers' Day one? It's overall.
You know nothing.
And a thong.
Yes, it's coming.
Don't you know that their lives is like a reality show every single day? That's the
And
bottom
it's a
line,
runway.
right?
It's a show. It's a show.
Women's Day, Arbor Day.
I need to.
It doesn't end.
Yeah, this is us the whole time. We're just serving.
Listen, we still have so much coming up. In fact, we'll be checking out more of your trends in just a moment. And later on, we'll also connect you with the trailblazing entrepreneur, Diketso Setho, to serve the realist Monday motivation. It is brought to you by our good friends at Vodacom. Stay with us. It is Star on 3. We'll be back in a moment.
Halala, halala.
Not the right dance music. I'm doing, but yo, welcome back. You're still tuned into #Town3. Congratulations are in order for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle, who are expecting their second child. And something else that makes this announcement so special is this. Guys, this is from Myra saying, guys, it was exactly 37 years ago today that Princess Diana announced that she was expecting her second child, Prince Harry. Today, in 2021, Prince Harry and Meghan announced that they, too, are expecting their second child. I'm so emotional. This is so cute.
Now, this is not the first time Meghan Markle has paid homage to her mother-in-law, but I'm actually more curious to know what you guys think the conversation is like in the palace right now.
Have they said, has the royal house said anything? Have they congratulated them?
No.
Then that's all we need to know.
That's what we need to know.
They hate it all.
I think Catherine is just mad right now. She's just like, the attention! The attention! There goes my ring.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
That's pretty much what happens
That's
in the
what
royal
happened
house.
in the Buckingham Palace.
I'm just thinking, like, you know, these two strike me as like a Bonnie and Clyde situation, like us against the world, running around the world, making babies in every country. Like, is that like the correct assessment?
I think so. I think I also want to run away from a pedophile uncle. Oh, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, rather be safe.
No, I just think right now what's happening is the fact that Princess Diana is coming to the fore again. And I think that it must upset Margaret, because allegedly Margaret said when Diana died and she had to come from a holiday and actually go back to Buckingham Palace for the funeral, she said that Diana's more trouble dead than she was alive.
Not Margaret.
I think Margaret.
Best friend
Like
Margaret.
a soapy. I love how you guys are so invested in the royal family. It's wild. I need to follow suit. Now, I think we can finally put this story to rest. I mean, it's been a journey and a half for Tessica Brown, also known as #Gorilla Glue Girl. All right, so the story landed on our timelines sort of now, about a week or so ago, when Tessica used Gorilla Glue spray, the one that we use on other things, which is basically a heavy-duty adhesive, to sleek her hair down. She didn't use hairspray like the rest of us. Take a look at this.
Well, I didn't have any more got to be glue spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move.
It actually doesn't look that bad, but, you know, the cost is way too high. So, I mean, this story obviously drew a lot of social media traction as the world sat anxiously at the edge of their seats waiting for her to seek some professional help. And safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that she did it.
Yes.
Tessica's hair is free. Give us us free.
Thanks to a black surgeon, not black
100%.
surgeon.
Yes.
So now that Gorilla Glue Girl is actually free, surely we can poke a little fun at some of the stories that popped up on the Gorilla Girl Challenge.
Imagine.
So seemingly some people doubted the powers of the Gorilla Glue and decided to try it out for themselves. A man from Louisiana, it had to be Louisiana or Kentucky, ended up in hospital after he glued a plastic cup to his face. Take a look. Storm.
I just want to know why he's still wearing the mask.
The germs come out the bottom. The germs come out the bottom.
It's his chin.
Guys.
Because you know, people always talk about common sense, and I go, common sense
Nobody
is actually not a
has
thing.
common sense.
It's
Anyway,
actually
guys,
not a thing.
I don't even know where to begin with the next story, because this is what I found. A woman went viral after she tried to perm her pubic hair and she fell asleep. She apparently woke up with a burning sensation. She didn't think it was the clap. But take a look at this.
So I put the perm on my pubic hair and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, my coochie was on fire.
Guys, why is facial piercings trending with all these girls?
I don't know anybody, I've never heard of any story where somebody says, you know what, we were taking off our clothes. And then somebody actually looked down and said, That's a nice perm that you've got right
Why
there.
do you want relaxed? What styles are you going to do? Like, does she do her edges? Is she laying her edges?
What have you been through in your life where you can fall asleep with something burning? You're
No, it doesn't burn at first.
She's obviously used to a burning.
All of the stuff is just for attention, guys. I mean, let's remember. All of these people know they're going to trend. They know. So if it means I've got to, peroxide my pubic hairs or grow them like the Jackson 5.
In high school, I used to be the S-curl boy. So there are pictures that are hidden down deep in a vault where I was an S-curl. I know how it burns. Like all those brands that
we know
how it burns. But I'm like, why do you want straight hair there?
Maybe she wanted pigtails to look cute. She's like, surprise, I did a new hairdo, enjoy.
Is she going to also do it red, lay the edges, gorilla glue?
The next thing is going to be Amma weaves down there, extensions.
I think so. Why not? We have beard weaves. But after the break, we take the conversation to the next level with our Monday motivation with the self-taught web developer, Diketso Setho. Join the conversation with #TSA on3. See you in a little bit. Yes.
It's too much. Welcome back to TSA on 3. So, connecting for a better future and impacting lives has always been one of the core values of Vodacom. So, as part of our #Monday Motivation segment, we're basically going to be discussing Vodacom's products and services which are designed to benefit the youth and under 25s in the country. Vodacom understands the challenges that young people face, particularly unemployment and the scarcity of jobs. Various Vodacom Next Level initiatives include discounted data offers, higher earning rates with the Vodabucks, the rewards program, job opportunities as data and voice resellers for graduates across various disciplines. So it really is awesome.
Now, the Everyone Connected brand campaign and commercial is all about showcasing some of the initiatives that Vodacom has created to connect people for a better future. So take a look at this.
These days, we all need a light in our lives. This light is connecting a family who've been apart. This light is learners everywhere exploring the biggest library in the universe. These lights represent women in dangerous situations, connecting to real help. These lights are people connecting to free healthcare. These small businesses connecting to opportunities for growth. So when you look closer, these lights are not just technology, they are connections for better lives. And we won't stop until everyone is connected. Vodacom.
That said, it's time for Monday Motivation, brought to you by Vodacom Next Level.
Our guest this evening is a trailblazer who's making major waves. Yay, what's happening with English today on the show, guys?
You're the queen of it.
Oh my gosh, major waves in the tech space. He has a passion for skills development, nurturing young talent, and coming up with innovative solutions in the digital space that speaks to the South African market. This self-taught web developer has started his own online shopping mall, Hectic, teaching young people how to code. Diketso Setho is a go-getter and a parapreneur. Oh, before we get started, what is a parapreneur?
Well, so Noma in Praia, and also I'm an entrepreneur, so that goes.
Hold on, Ipara, won't he take my wig?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
It's a scavenga. It's not a scavenga.
I can take it through entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So you are a self-taught web developer, founder and developer of GH Radio, social entrepreneur, and you've been teaching coding for 3 years now in more than 10 different schools. I'm reading your accolades here.
That's crazy.
How did you become all of this, my guy?
Well, after I completed my secondary school, I didn't actually have funding to actually complete my studies. So I'm a self-taught. I downloaded apps and learned how to code.
Sure.
People go to school, you just saw it and you just went for
yourself.
Yes, even today, I'm still a self-taught.
How was it? How hard was it? Like I did Pascal in school and that was difficult.
MS Paint. Microsoft Paint.
How difficult is it?
Well, it wasn't really difficult because it was passion, doing something without a lecture telling you what to do. So that was it.
Sure, like the leader that you are.
So, I mean, you are in your mid-20s. You went and decided to venture on this thing. You've got your own Ghetto Heroes Tech Innovation. You're the director there. You've got your own Ghetto Heroes Mall as well. I mean, let's talk about this. It's an online mall, yes, but how does it all work?
So GH Mall is actually an online mall that actually integrates township businesses into one space.
Okay.
So imagine a space where all South African can actually buy same product without us having your own store, having your own store.
Sure.
So if you want a product, your product or my product, we can actually find it at the same store.
Right.
So
That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's a place where buyers and sellers meet. So we know that e-commerce is big.
Yes.
What makes it different or better in that sense, in your approach to it?
So we are actually not a store, we are a mall. So I'm
Okay.
taking different stores. And you know, a mall is an environment where you are able to shop different products at
Got
the
it.
same environment.
Okay.
So that's
How
the
do you also
unique.
get like the shops to, like, do you go looking for them? Do they come to you? How do you decide which shops you're going to have in this online mall?
So they actually come to us, most of them, and we also look onto some of them, especially local branding. That is what we need.
Okay, so your business, Ghetto Heroes Tech Innovation, has 3 main initiatives. You've got Code Tembisa. I love it. You're a real one. Fire Archery and Code Kasi. So how do all these... let's talk about these names. Parapreneur, Fire Archery.
Code Kasi.
Code Kasi. Like, what do you unpack in each of all of those initiatives?
Well, it's all about being the change that you want to see, you know.
world, yeah.
So it's these initiatives like Fire Archery. Fire R is for Fourth Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
Cherry for cherry, you know.
Yes.
Cherry kokasi
Yeah.
stoko.
Yeah.
So that
I mean, it's a stoko.
so,
Not John opening the
Teaching kids
gate.
the word stoko.
so
Yeah.
yes, and Code Tembisa is coding in Tembisa.
Okay, cool.
So
okay, cool.
yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, man, I love it.
So, I mean, a lot of us are anxious about shopping online because there's crime, online fraud, all these things that we get told about all the time. So how do you put me as a customer and a seller at ease that, you know, these things are not going to happen?
So actually, it's we really need to be optimistic about it because we can look at it. 4R is here, and no one is here to replace it. Especially if you're a human being, you know, one robot can replace the whole company. So we really need to learn about it. So currently, GH Mall, we are working on to you buying cash. You know, if you are having 900, you can actually go to any retail outlet, spaza shop, and pay cash, and you can come back to GH Mall, put the voucher without using your credit cards.
I love that. That is
you
smart.
are in the helm of the digital revolution, Ekasi. You are just there. You're the Tony Stark. So I just want to know, because I'm sure so many brands approach you and they want to work with you because they see the potential that this thing has. How do you choose the brands that you work with? I'm sure you've had to say no to some. What's the criteria?
So it depends on the demand in the market. Normally, we say no to some of the network marketing if we can only have one network marketing into our platform. So we're also using the vetting. We vet all our stores which are there. So yes.
So what would you say is like your main motivation, the thing that keeps you going, to keep waking up every day, hustling, creating new concepts and keeping your business going?
Oh, it's being bored, you know. Great ideas come from
I love that. I have never, ever
some
heard
of
of
us eat
that.
when we're bored. You just come up with great ideas. Okay.
I wish my boredom translated into technology.
Can we swap boredoms?
Yeah, no.
Yes, because, you know, there are so many township businesses that do not need funding. They just need customer support. So you buying on the mall, you supporting these local businesses, you are actually funding them. So we have great ideas that are there, but people are stuck with them because they are thinking they need funding, whereas they just need your 1 rand.
So last question that we asked is, what did you give Bay for Valentine's Day?
A whole lot of love.
The side tells me everything.
You know what? Those ideas will come when he's bored for next Valentine's.
You weren't bored enough for Valentine's, and she's right here. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. I learned quite a little bit, and I'm actually really keen to get into more about 4IR Cherry, Code Kasi, Ghetto Heroes. Yeah, but thank you very much for joining us. I hope you weren't bored today.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Actually, we hope he was.
Oh, yeah. We go on
Ideas. Now, you guys can check out the Vodacom Next Level to learn about how this innovative approach to youth empowerment is creating value and opportunities for South Africans under 25. And please keep an eye out for a Next Level platform that is currently in development and will be available soon, so you can take advantage of special offers, features, and more.
Now, some of these amazing deals on offer include getting double your data on Just For You deals and 1 gigabyte of data for just 19 rands. All exclusive for under 25s though, so. And that's how we arrive at the end of another exciting edition of Ta on 3. Remember to catch all your topical stories on TrendingSA weekdays at 6 on SABC 3. Good night, Mzansi, and see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.